Hi there, this is Eitan. Today I'm going to make a comparison review between the Socosha, Makosha, Socom Bravo, and Socom Elite. For those who are not familiar, the Socosha and the Makosha are made in Russia by CKF. This is a Russian company that outsources the parts manufacture to China and then assemble and make the fit and finish in Russia. They make high-end knives with a lot of collaboration with many custom knife makers. This is with Tony Marfion from Microtech. So this is what they do, and they do a lot of limited runs. Microtech, I guess most of you in the knife world knows that it's a it's American company. They make their knives in the US, and now they started a new collaboration with Reich, and this model made in China. This is the Socom Bravo, which is an old model. The Socom Elite or the Socom family runs about 20 years, something like that, I think, and it's a very popular model. Now, first of all, before I start this comparison and I explain why I do this comparison, I want to thank to Avi and Danielle. They gave me the knives beside the Bravo for the review. Danielle gives me a lot of CKF and high-end knives or review for a long time, so thank you very much. Avi also is willing to give me his knife for a review, so I appreciate it. This is their Instagram. You should check it out. They have some cool stuff over there. Also pew pew. So thanks. Why I'm making this comparison? I'll take this one out. Well, the Socosha is actually, make it short, sort of a hybrid design between the Socom Elite, designed by Tony Marfion, I forgot, and the CKF Makosha, which designed by Anthony Mayshev, is a Russian knife maker. As you see, it's very similar. If we check just plain look, we see that those have very similar general shape and general blade shape. I'll make the comparison to see the small difference, and the Socosha have been influenced by the design of the handle, the inner parts with those inlays, as you see, the design of the mechanism. It has this installed liner inside and not a frame like in the Makosha, and it's very similar. It seems like it has been engineered by the same engineer, and yes, it is. And you see the similarity in thumb studs, and the action, it feels the same, and it shares also glass breaker. And why add the Socom Bravo to this part? Because it's also a new model from Microtech, made in China, and it will be interesting just for fun. Now, this is a fun review, okay? I have a lot of experience with the Socoms for many years with the Socom Elite, those less, so I'm just gonna pass through the parts and blade, and we'll just make a fun comparison. And so let's start. Blade length. Well, the blade length, after I measured, this is like 4 inch, and I think this one is shaving the 4 inch from the bottom, both of them. This one is almost 3.6 inches, and this one should be a bit longer, like 3.6 inches. So as you see, if you're looking at blade length, this is the size. We have the Microtech drop point, the Tanto, the Makosha, and the Socosha. For size comparison, I'm going to show you the PM2. As you see, all of them are in the large section, medium, large section knife. So just for a size comparison, but we're going to compare those two. Weight, I checked earlier, but I checked it in grams, and I guess most English speakers prefer in ounces, so here we go. The Socosha 5.3. Let's do it again. White's for sorry, 5.3. 5.3. Okay, it's 5.3. The Makosha, supposed to be lighter, 4.6. Check it again. 4.6. Okay. Let's see the Bravo. 5.8. 5.8. And let's see the Elite. 5.1. 5.1. Okay. We see they run in same sorry, not much of a weight difference, if you ask me. Okay, so this is the lighter. After it's, you know, it's some people say, hey, it's 6 ounces, it's too heavy. No, I don't know, everything's okay unless I'm wearing, I don't know, sport pants, so I have no issues. Blade thickness, I checked earlier, so I'm gonna save you some time. Those are 5 millimeters, 5 millimeters, shaving off from the bit around the 4 millimeters. Okay, hair longer. So over here we have blade thickness. Blade grind, as you see, it's kind of I know how you say in English, but the angle is not, well, you see the grind is from the top, I don't know, 75%, goes down, flat grind, so it gives me, it's okay on a 5 millimeters knife, this height, it's okay. Over here I have this this part, but also the grind is similar. It seems a bit hollowish, I don't know, maybe a bit to me. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but it seems a bit hollowish. Flat, man. Let's say it's a flat, and it seems like an illusion of it. The Makosha and the Socosha have better grinds. As you see, they're much higher, and the blade is thinner, so you'll have a more acute angle, and it will cut better in dense materials. It is some people say it's the thickness will give you strength. It's true, but when you regarding to folding knives, as most of us knows, it's also, this part is part of the knife strength, and this part is also part of the knife strength. So we can be in a situation which this will break or fail before the knife 3 millimeter blade will fail. So think about it. But it gives you some advantage if you want to split stuff, and not splitting as betoning, but I don't know, if you push hard, it's more wedgy. So it have, every knife have its uses, but those are definitely a better slicers. The blade tip thickness, it's also the same. We can leave it. This has the most gentle tip. This is a bit more, and those have the most aggressive tips. You'll see by far. See the difference. And over here, this is the most aggressive tip. Thick tip, sorry. So it is more stronger, but also will affect your cut performance. Okay. Next thing, it's the blade steel. Most of those are, this is a comparison between high-end knives, so most of them Elmax or M390. The blade general shape, so we have over here a representation for the Microtech drop point. The drop points seem very similar in the Bravo, but it has this part, but it won't affect. So this is the Tanto, and we have over here this sort of a clip drop point, and over here also these blades, it's the same thickness but it's higher, so it has a better bit it cuts better, bit better. But if you take this one in comparison to the, if you take the Socom Elite and compare it to the Socosha, also you won't feel it too much, you know. So it's okay. Those parts, what we call sharpening choil. Now, sharpening choils are great if you want sharpening, but if you do pulling cuts or you cut a lot through cardboards or dense material, sometimes you want to shove the knife till the end, and when you shove it till the end, you get into this part. Now, this is something you don't have in Spyderco knives because it has. I did this sharpening choil, but ignore it. It has the cutting parts till the end, till the heel of the blade, so you can push it till the end, and cut it. But over here, if you push it till the end, okay, so you'll have a bad time cutting, not like this. It have its advantage or disadvantage, depends how you use your knife and what you do with them. So you can use most of the blade. It's very similar because those blades have also thumb studs above their sharpening choil, so you won't be able to get your blade till the end anyhow, but till the thumb stud, and it's over here, so it's okay. And those blades are a bit longer than the Makosha, so if you wanna use all your blade, use it. This one have a very pronounced belly, so it have a bit more cutting part, but as I said earlier, this is my MVP cutting performance. Let's talk about action. Well, the action, most of them, it will be hard to tell a difference because, but I think the Makosha have the best action. Ball bearings, of course. They don't. The detent is on spot, opens very smoothly, only with the flick of a finger in the in the nail nick. The nail nick is, look, it's drop shot, scary drop shot, guillotine drop shot. So all you need to do is apply a bit of force and it works fine. Next, I don't know if the Socosha or the Socom Elite, but the mechanism, as I said, it's Microtech, so it works fine. It feels a bit more smooth, but those are only one knives that I have, and I disassembled them and added oil, stuff like that. So I can say those are the same. And the Bravo, it's less. But as I said earlier, maybe someone will have a Bravo that will open better than the Makosha, and everything over here is can be tuned up and dealt with, so no problem. Hardware, the screws on the Bravo are my favorites because they are the biggest. I think it's T8. Over here, or T6. Over here there is a flat. The pivot screw is fine. T15. I think it's T20 here. So I'm okay with that. The Elite have also several sizes, so it's kind of weird, but nevertheless it's okay. So this is my I like the the Bravo best for maintenance. Handle, no, opening mechanism, not opening, sorry, locking mechanism. The Makosha have a frame lock, okay? We have over here two titanium flats with a backspacer, and they have those carbon fiber covers or scales or whatever. But everything sits on those two titanium handles, and it's a frame, okay? So easy to open, easy to close. Okay, the Socosha have sort of a liner that installed like the Socom Elite. The knife itself sits on two slabs of titanium with a backspacer, and the liner inside is what locking the knife, and the locking is okay. The Socom Elite also similar. You see here we have inside a liner, sits on a titanium frame without a backspacer. Everything is screwed here together. And over here we have a frame lock. Everything sits on a titanium handle, and we have over here a frame and a back spacer frame lock. So over here we have two frame locks, and over here we have two liner locks. What do you prefer? I don't know. It's a matter of personal opinion. Frame locks considered to be more luxurious. I can say that most of the time, and liner considered to be less. But since we have over here more high-end knives, which it doesn't really matter at that criteria. So let's go to the materials. The materials here, as I said, most of them all of them are high-end. So we have over here titanium carbon fiber, and the fit and finish is tip-top, as CKF knows how to do it. Everything is chamfered, detent is okay. It's very fun to hold, to open. Hotspot is only the pocket clip, as all folding knives are. The color is great. They have the design elements over here. They engraved the fox in the carbon fiber. The carbon fiber is a bit grippy, smooth jimping here, everything chamfered here, so it's high-end, as I said. The Socosha, also CKF, they use carbon fibers inlays over here. The screws also seem to have some sort of a cosmetic treatment. As the handle itself is also chamfered very well. The fit and finish is great. If you look with a scope, so you'll see over here a bit of differences, but it's really minority. It's overall it's designed very well and made very well, so I'm very pleased with that model. Okay, so the hand it seems a bit more invested in design than that model. I think the Damascus is the Socom Bravo. So also we have carbon fiber and titanium. We have over here this beautiful blue color frame lock. Overall, the carbon fiber gives me a bit of a grippiness, better than a titanium, okay? And it's well smooth, chamfered. Over here, I think it can be better chamfered and better fitted. The fit is like very good, but as you see, it can be bit better. But it's, you know, I'm looking for what's wrong now. The Socom Elite is the most simple knife, supposed to be a work knife, you know, black coating with these grippy parts, titanium, aluminum, glass breaker, very simple design. Also, everything here is on spot, chamfered, no problem. The pocket clips are generally hotspots for all folding knives, and they also can cause damage to the pants. So the Makosha pocket clip is the most gentle one. You can flip it to the other side, but it's a bit weak. It's not stiff enough, but it holds the knife okay. The finish here is fine, and it won't munch your pants too much because it's on carbon fiber smooth. The Socosha, I have over here this zircon tie pocket clip, which you can move to the other side or replace it to the tie pocket clip. It also comes with enough. It's very easy action. Unscrew the the glass breaker, and you can switch it. The zircon tie is very stiff, but it has a bit of sharp corners over here. It lies on a smooth surface, so it won't tear your pants too much. It works okay as a pocket clip, and it's a deep carry pocket clip also as that one. So the access will be a bit harder, but for who likes to carry his knife without drawing too much attention, it's okay. But the zircon tie will draw attention because you see it's very in contrast to the rest of the design of the knife. The Socom Bravo is also a smooth pocket clip, and you have over here this bay for inserting your pockets, yeah, your to insert it into your pocket. It's hard. I need to think too much while I'm trying to translate it to English. No sharp corners over here. It's very stiff, and you have enough room for thick pants. And you can't remove it to no side. Okay. Over here we have the Socom Elite. The Socom Elite it have a rather simple pocket clip, no deep carry. It works fine. It also, as the other pocket clip, it won't munch through your pants because it lies on a surface. I think it has the perfect stiffiness. It it's not 3D, but it's very good. Prices and availability. Those two have a limited availability, and they are very expensive. This you can find on the secondary market, 200, 300, even more. And this you can find, the Socosha you can find in from 650 to 800 that runs now, also a limited run. This the Bravo is around $325. You can find it and order it anytime you want. And the Elite also, you can find it and order it not anytime you want, but they make batches and it runs, so no problem. It's around 280, 290, 300. It depends where you buy it. On the secondary market it's even cheaper, so no problem here. So what would I take if I had to choose between the four? I would take this one. Why? This one have the Socosha have the mechanism opening, easy mechanism, and very intuitive. It's very nice that the Socom Elite have, but it's the best cutter from all three. The best, as I said, if I take the paramilitary 2, the paramilitary 2 will cut better than anything over here. Okay, but it cuts better than those three, so this is why I choose it. There isn't much of a difference, I must say. If you cut ropes all day, so okay, you might feel a difference, and you might use other tool than this folding knife, because it's hard to cut ropes with the folding knives all day. But if you want something EDC that is more slicier, you can take that. But you can also take the Makosha, which also is very slicer and very nice. This one feels me a bit more secured, because it has this sort of an angle that makes me feel more safer when I'm holding the knife, something that this model don't have, and it's kind of bothered me. But it's something psychological, because I'm not going to stab people with it. It has a bigger blade and a more pronounced belly, and I like it. This is my I just like it. It's hard to explain why you prefer one knife out of the other in rational arguments, beside when you have a $500 knife and you have over here a $300 knife, which is more, I think it's at the end of the day it will do most of the work the same. Now, what do I have? Well, from all of those knives, I had the Elite, now I have the Bravo, because there is what you want and there is what you can get. And this is what I can get. Those are not mine, these are not mine. So this one, the one that I can get. I carry it from time to time, but between those four, this one I have. If you have an option to get this one at the reasonable price, I think you'll be more happy, because it costs half of this one, and it will do most of the work the same. It won't have the glass breaker, but come on, it's not a deal breaker, right? Glass breaker, you can use this part also. So I hope you enjoy this nice comparison. It's supposed to be like a fun video, nothing too heavy, too complex, just to compare between the nice collaboration between those two. Okay, the design that CKF have made. I think it's very, very nice, and that's it. So have a great day, weekend, holidays, and see you later. Bye.